Hello and welcome to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. I was waiting for the red numbers to start there. I believe when last we left, we were dealing with the Crucible Knights, and the side quest involving the prostitute got a little bit expensive, and we'll have to deal with that later. We're looking for the Valiant Embassy? No, we're looking for uh, the Dunryd Row to take this thing. We've already collected this armor for the guy in Copper Lane. I think it was Copper Lane. But we're looking to complete that first. We're also got an army massing against us. And a guy sabotaging us by sending people claiming to be working for me and harassing the people under my protection as
Certainly.
as the lord of this manor. And we found the Temple of Wadeka. That's a justiciar. But we're also trying to get people on our side to help with that army massing against us, I think, in the Black Meadow. I am going to try Brackenberry first, because we're still looking for this Dunryd Row place. I think it's in I think it's in some sort of house. It's not a street like I originally thought. Yeah, I want to see now. If you're wondering why there were no the last week there wasn't two videos, is because the two videos for last week went up a week early. So one week had four videos pop up, and I just let one week pass without doing an extra set of videos. I probably should have done one, but oh well. Let's see, and we got the long load times again. I went through a load time of about 3 or 4 minutes before starting the fraps on this video. Uh, when targeting attack spells and other abilities, the dotted ring around the character indicates the maximum range of that action. Selecting a target outside of the ring will require the character to move. And right now the fraps numbers say 0. I have been watching a lot of Critical Role recently. I think you might have known that from earlier videos, and I've mentioned a couple times how some of the actors are on some of my some of the games I've been Let's Playing. Oh, numbers are moving now, and all caught up now. Need to get caught up on Knights of the Night now. I haven't hardly listened to any of their Clockwork Dominion yet, and I've been looking forward to that. Okay. Well, the numbers moved, and then they stopped moving. Let's see. There we go. Okay, what's in this place? This is the Charred Barrel. That's Raymont Manor. House de Monel. I think that's a criminal cartel type thing. Hunter's Gift. The Hadrit House. I think the Hadrit House is where we want to go. That's the sanitarium. We've been in there. That's the House de Monel. Raymont Manor. I don't think we've been there, but I don't have any reason to go there yet. Still have those suspicious actors. You're a noble. You're a vibrant history. Knock knock. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Classes like rogues and enchanters start with a bonus to mechanics. Can be used to pick locks and disarm traps in the world, and to tinker with mechanics and encrypted machines. Excuse me. I like the fact that the only person who can do stuff in scripted interactions is the only stats that matter are your main characters. It's rather interesting. Way of handling it. Okay. Have not been in Hadrit House yet. Ah! I'm in the right place! Those are Dunryd agents. Curran's wasting his time with those disappearances. Lady Webb is in charge of Hatter House, but she rarely deals with anyone personally. Oh, and we also have the issue with the Walking Dead in the one part of the one district. Link, yes, I'm certain
Hail,
of it.
traveler.
The Orland man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hair stands nearly on end, and his ears prick up as you approach. You carry whispers, Kate Noir. Gilded veil, old voices indeed. I am not a cipher. Wrong class. How did you know? Orland grins, revealing a row of dagger-pointed teeth. As a cipher, it is my job to know these things. You carry the whiff of ancients. What else can you tell me? His ears twitch downward. Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. My duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. He regards a table piled with scrolls. What brings you to Dunryd Row? Is this affidavit real? It's signed by you. He holds the pager, but seems to stare through the words as if at something woven in the fabric of the paper. Curran bares his pointed teeth. I remember Pinhelm, a preening peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist when I told him he was a sole descendant of an Adiran general, one who had fought against Hadret's rebellion. Forgery, and not the first I've seen, but I've no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander Cliver and show him the seal. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him seems rather unfair. Loft's gaze flickers to you. I'm not dooming him for that. I'm dooming him for the things he's done in this life. That he's been a little bit of a prick this life, so it looks as though you could use some help. What are you busy with? Hollowborn, growing unrest, and the ever-present political intrigues. With so many missing souls, missing persons are the least of our concerns these days. Small furry hands gesture expansively at the papers before him. Looks like you could use some help. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Dunryd Row years only. A civilian would need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. Tell me more about your skills. I check for soul connections, looking for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things, particularly where people of power and influence are concerned. I'm a cipher. In Eir Glanfath, we were once known as Rishalgwyn, Mind Hunters. Nice title, yes, but it wasn't until the Animancers began working with my kind 40 years ago that we truly understood our power. Now we make some of the best detectives in the world. Tracing souls, we can look at a person and see where they have been, or look at a weapon and see who has touched it. Useful for solving crimes, as you can imagine. Okay. Show the affidavit to Commander Cliver. Yeah, okay. Where is Lady Webb? There are no secrets in Defiance Bay, not while we are around. Curran's wasting his time with those disappearances. Okay. Yep, okay, there's just a cycle. Okay. Yeah, no. A group of notes speculate about the identity and location of a secret sect in Defiance Bay. Either these notes are written in code or the author's handwriting is atrocious. Can't it be both? Dunryd agent, Dunryd agent. Fixed to the wall are leads in a case involving apparently a caravan that disappeared en route to New Helmar. Maybe Lady Webb is upstairs? Most likely. The scrolls are wedged tightly in the shelves. Each has a name scrawled along the outside. Yep, we're going to have to go outside to talk to Lady Webb. Might as well do that while we're here. Lady Webb. I wonder if we're going to meet a Mr. Parker while we're here. Yes, I did just make a Spider-Man
I
reference.
shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
That was pretty good. These notes are scribbled in cryptic shorthand. Why? Oh, they're put on the wall. That's money. Let's not steal it. Hey, Webb is... Okay, yeah. You don't have anything more to say there. Dunryd. Pictures of all manner of folk are pinned to this board alongside notes scribbled in an indecipherable shorthand. Drang Hadrit, in retrospect, led a remarkable life, but his contributions would probably have gone largely unnoticed if it weren't for his conflict with a Glenfathan Orlan by the name of Galvin Regd. Though Edrang became a great man and well-respected leader, his early life was uneventful. He was born in Adir of noble parents and spent a good part of his childhood there. While he was raised apart from the common folk, he felt a connection to them and was known to always be welcoming to any and all. In school he demonstrated incredible intelligence, frequently arriving at correct conclusions using his own methods of getting there. He was always doing unexpected things, though he seemed to be paying attention, he would pass his lessons. Teachers and trainers were certain he would never amount to anything. His family moved to the Deerwood as colonists while he was still a teen. The moment they docked in the new land, Drang knew he had found his true home. He explored the land, getting to know it and its people, as well as he knew the castle in which he lived. He grew into a man who was well respected by all who met him. He took over the earldom, becoming a fair and much beloved leader. Under his leadership, Baelreach thrived, becoming more stable and prosperous than anyone ever thought possible. When a new grief was needed, the people's voice was unanimous. It rang Hadrit. At first, his first act as the new Gref, the Ferrycong instructs Idrang to build a new city for him, as a seat of power in the Pearlwood Gulf. This city is to be called New Dunryd, and will serve as the capital for the new colonies. Not long after he assumed power, the Broken Stone War began. It was a quick and brutal war and taxed the limits of Idrang's capabilities. He had never before encountered someone as organized and brutal as the opposition commander, Galvin Regd. At first, Reg's tactics confounded Idrang, but Idrang, who grew up developing unorthodox ways to take care of his problems, adapted quickly. This did not stop Galvin Regd outright, however. He began a campaign of terror that lasted for 2 more years. Idrang, who expressed a sort of respect for Regd's powers, studied his techniques, learning how Regd attacked and devising ways to counter it. He gave the earls and thanes instructions that confounded and sometimes infuriated them, as they seemed to leave their lands open for attack but put their people at risk. Idrang disseminated lies and half-truths about his plans, imperial events, and military maneuvers. No one knew what truly was going on except for Idrang and a very small contingent of trusted friends and advisors. His tactics worked, and Idrang's men started to catch the Glenfathans off guard. It wasn't long before Idrang's men were able to anticipate Reg's move and cut him off at every front. When asked how he was able to overcome an enemy that anticipated every move, Idrang responded, "That is how he was about to outwit us. Our moves were transparent. Anyone could see through the standard tactic. Spread something out thin enough, and you can poke a hole in it. I countered an unpredictable enemy with unpredictability." Because Idrang was able to counter Reg's plans, the conflict eventually died off. Reg sent a message to Idrang expressing respect for his tactics and prowess with military maneuvers. This political and military stalemate led to the first treaty signed between the Glenfathans and the Adaran colonists, who would later become the Direwoodans. Okay. How much money is that, out of curiosity? Not much. Yeah, and let's
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
let us not, there's a door that needs to be unlocked. Oh, there's a thing over here. Are you Lady Webb? Nope, nobody is Lady Webb. Unlocking this requires the proper key. Lady Webb wants to see you, she'll send for you. Okay, we're gonna have to, I guess, get more reputation before we can get that. Okay. Your character's biography writes itself as adventures unfold. Check the journal tab of the quest window to see how yours has developed. I forgot for a moment there I was recording, and I went completely silent. I apologized for that. I did not mean to just leave you in silence while we're waiting for the loading screen to finish. There we go. Hello, Pinhelm. Just talked to that little cipher, did you? One of my novitiates told me he'd seen someone in the records room. Give me the affidavit. I've done nothing to you. Your superiors deserve to know the truth. What truth? That over a century ago I was some Adrian who's dust in the ground now? I'll ask you one more time. Give that back. Don't be a fool. We're in public. Which is why everyone will be shocked to hear you assaulted a company of Crucible Knights without provocation, including one with such a spotless record as mine. Oh, joy. This is going to be... Okay. That was a mistake on your part. Yeah. Unknown percentage. Okay. This ought to be interesting. Hunter's Mark. Is that what it's called? No, it's called Marked Prey. Okay.
Great.
Can't get a good shot with this.
What the hell was that? Whoa? How did I activate wood skin? Huh? What did I do? Okay. I have no idea where that came from. But cool. Apparently it's a buff.
That's it.
Oh, doing fairly good here. Wounding shot. Okay. Okay, Aloth, disengage, please. Okay, something just happened. I think Pinhelm is down. Let's get this one that's attacking Olaf first. You're attacking the wrong Matt Mercer. Attack the Matt Mercer with the chainmail, please. There we go. Oh! Okay. Okay. It unlocked. That's what happened. Olaf's scepter unlocked. Unlock the next level. Interesting. Day 300 dazed enemy or 1500 to any enemies. Okay. No. Okay, cool. Ulceric's family breastplate added to the stash. Okay.
Certainly.
Do you have injuries? Yeah, you actually have actual injuries. You can't recover completely. Okay. Let's head to the first fires. Minutes. Oh, there's timing for you. So that is the timer going off. So as soon as the loading screen is done, I'm going to start a new video. I don't want to cut off the video right here while waiting on the loading screen, because I do know that Pillars of Eternity and Fraps have a tenuous relationship, at least on my computer. So I'm going to at least wait for a good switching point before I do anything. There we go. See you on the next video.